Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today's video is going to be part of my Christmas Decorate With Me series. Part 1 is already up, so I will have that linked down below for you guys, as well as my Christmas Head Start video that I did back in October. But today's video is going to be all about decorating the living room. We're going to be taking down all the Halloween decorations and putting up Christmas. We've got the big Christmas tree, and I also have a huge shelf that we need to decorate in here, as well as tables, putting the pillows on the couch, and just making this entire room super fun and festive. Let's go ahead and jump on into it, and I hope you guys love it. So we have got 15 minutes before the kids come down for lunch, and we're gonna try to take down all of the Halloween decor here in the living room. We got to get down all these bats, everything off the mantle, and I've got some stuff over here on this chair, but that's pretty much it. Oh, we also need to get everything off of this table over here. I think we can do it in 10 minutes. Let's see. We actually did that in 7 minutes. I did end up leaving up this garland that I have up here because I'll probably just keep that there. And we've got everything put down right there. I need to vacuum off the couch before I add those pillows on. But you can see everything is all cleaned off. I did end up bringing this table in here. You guys might remember it from our foyer area. But I put a Christmas tree in that spot where I had this table. So I just brought this table in here, and I'm probably gonna add some decor to it this year. As for today, we're just gonna be working on the living room. I feel like this is gonna be the biggest bulk of work. So we're gonna take this chair down. We're gonna put our Christmas tree up over here. And then we're also gonna work on, I don't know if you guys can see, this like shelf area. It's super long, and I'm not even really sure what I want to do with it yet. Originally, like last year, I put garland there, but this year I think I just want to do like a bunch of different trees. They're all different colors, textures, some have feathers, glitter, things like that, but I'm not really sure how it's gonna look until I get it all up there. So that's gonna be an adventure, but like I said, we're gonna get that shelf done, the tree done, and also decorate these two tables, and probably also add something to the mantle right here too. Oh, we need to hang the stockings too, forgot about that. You know what, I was also just looking at this space from this side of the room, and I think just because you can see this area from the living room, I think I am just gonna take this down right now, and we'll decorate this for Christmas today too. You guys don't know how tempted I am to go ahead and do the kitchen and the butler's pantry, because you can see those two areas from the living room too. But I've gotta pace myself, I know that. So those two things are gonna be in the next video, so be on the lookout for it.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, come ye to
I didn't do a whole lot over here. You can see I added in this pastel gingerbread house, and I think it is so adorable. I got it off of Amazon this year. And then I also got this peppermint candle ball from Hobby Lobby.
adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, Christ.
So we went to go move the dome chair into our bedroom, but it won't fit through the door. So I think what I'm gonna do is move this chair into Justin's office, which is right over here. I'll probably just put it in this corner. Then this white chair that I have right here, I'll move into this spot, and the dome chair will go right here so it can be seen better. So now it's time to get the big Christmas tree in the living room all set up, and Justin is doing that for me right now. This tree is so easy to assemble though. It only has 3 parts to it, but they're kind of heavy, so that's why he's helping me with it. But I always get asked about where I get my trees from, and they're all from Hobby Lobby except for the white one. I think the white one is from Walmart, but I've had it for so many years. So I think it's Walmart, but I'm not sure. But all the other trees that you're going to see in my Christmas Decorate With Me videos are from Hobby Lobby. And everything at Hobby Lobby right now, all the Christmas decor is half off. And so I always get them whenever they go on the half off sale. But this is actually our 4th year using this tree, and I still love it. We have not had one problem with it. You can see that it's flocked, and of course any like flocked Christmas tree, you tend to lose a little bit of the flocking every year whenever you decorate with it, but you can still see it's such a full tree, still very much flocked. The lights still work on it perfectly. We've never had one issue with the lights, so I really recommend it. And also my pencil Christmas trees I purchased last year, so this year I didn't have to purchase any Christmas trees. I got to use all the Christmas trees I already had, which was amazing. And now I am just going to start organizing all of my lollipops that's going to go on the tree, all the picks, all the ornaments, everything. I like to do this before I start decorating the tree. That way I can just have it all laid out in front of me and see what all I have before I start putting things on the tree.
All the snow is gently falling. We keep busy until late, 'cause tomorrow keeps on calling, and the red man will not wait. So we better get to move on. Let's bring on the evergreens. Keep the chimney clean, you know what I mean, 'cause tomorrow is the day. I can hear the sleigh bells ringing, how they're headed for our house, and the radio keeps singing.
So I tend to like a super full Christmas tree. I like for all of my ornaments and ribbons to kind of just take over the tree. So one really inexpensive way to make your tree seem a lot fuller and just covered all over is to add deco mesh and ribbon. And this is one thing that I like to add on first. And deco mesh is so easy to work with. I've talked about this before. Anytime I use it, actually, I talk about how easy it is to work with. And I do want to say, if you are trying out deco mesh for the first time, trust me, you're gonna think you're messing up, but you're not. Just wait until you get more on the tree to decide if you want to keep it there or not, especially when it comes to white deco mesh, because it can tend to blend into the tree a lot. So wait until you get it all around the tree before you decide if you really like it. And you might even want to start adding in ornaments or your colored ribbon before you really decide if you want to keep it there or not. But you can see all I'm doing is taking it, and I'm doing like 10 to 12 inches at a time, and I'm just grabbing those pieces and stuffing it into the tree. I don't use any wire or anything like that. I'm basically just making these big bubbles and popping them into the tree, just stuffing it into the tree until I feel like it's gonna stick and it's gonna stay and it's not gonna come out easily. And honestly, you can't mess it up. Like, it just looks so good whenever it gets in the tree. And like I said, this is just a very inexpensive thing to do, but it looks so high end whenever it gets in the tree. I feel like it makes a huge difference. And also, speaking of saving money when it comes to decorating the tree, don't decorate the back of your tree. Only decorate the back of your tree if there is a window there and people are going to be able to see it from the window. You can see mine is up against a window, but this is just our backyard and our neighbors aren't that close to us, so they would never be able to see the back side of my tree. So I don't decorate the backs of my trees for that reason. So don't waste your money on decorating the back of a tree if no one's gonna see it. Use all of your money to decorate the things that people are actually gonna see. But But now you can see I'm adding in my blue striped ribbon, and I love this ribbon. I'm using it pretty much everywhere in the house this year. And I'm basically just doing this the same exact way I did with the Deco mesh. This time I'm grabbing like 6 inches at a time and just stuffing it into the tree until I feel like it's not going to pop out. You can use wire if you feel like yours isn't sticking in enough. So don't be afraid to use some wire if you need to, but I didn't have to use any wire on mine. All I did was stuff it in and then pull about 6 to 8 inches out at a time and then stuff it in again.
It's Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else.
So now that I've gotten my ribbon all in the tree, you're gonna see me adding in these huge lollipops. I start with my biggest things first, and these big like peppermint lollipops were the biggest thing I was adding into the tree, and so I just popped those in. I had 2 that were more white than red, and 2 others that were more red than white, and I just kind of balanced them out in the tree, stepped back a few times to decide where I wanted them to go depending on where I was standing in the room and everything, and I really like the placement of these. And now I'm just going to start adding in my big pink ball ornaments, and I wanted this tree to be mostly pink and pastel. Even though I did want a little bit of red in here, I wanted it to be mostly pastel, so I knew I was going to need to cover this tree with pinks and turquoise blue. So that is what I'm doing now. Oh, also one more thing about the ribbon I did want to mention to you guys, because I know I'm going to get questions, and even though I talked about it in the last video, I know some of y'all haven't seen the last video, so I wanted to mention that whenever I do my ribbon, I kind of think about the stripes on a candy cane. You want to just go almost downward and diagonal. Just think about the way the stripes are on a candy cane and do your ribbon like that on your tree, and it turns out beautifully. But now I'm going to start adding in all the fun colored lollipops, the pinks and the turquoise. I love the polka dots on them and the sprinkles and the icing. This was honestly my favorite part about decorating the tree, was adding in all these lollipops. So now I'm going to start adding in some of my smaller ornaments, and I got these adorable candy ornaments at Walmart this year. They're only 98 cents, but they went perfectly with the color scheme I was going with, and I mean, you cannot beat that price. And I use these everywhere this year. I use them in all my trees, all the garland on the staircase. You can see that in the last video I posted, and I think they're just so cute. But now I'm going to get to work on the tree topper, and I have these longer lollipops, and I have 3 of those. I wanted 1 down the middle and then 2 on the sides, and then I'm going to start to add in all of my picks. I got 2 different kinds of picks, and one is a little bit swirly and whimsical. You can kind of see this is the one I'm putting in there now, but they have sequins all over them, super pretty, super whimsical like I said. And now I'm going to start to add in my other one that looks looks a little bit more like tree branches, but they're white and have lots of glitter on them. But I recommend getting like 2 to 3 different kinds of picks if you want to do the top of your tree that way. It just gives it a little bit more dimension. So I changed my mind a little bit on the mantle. Instead of doing the greenery, I am going to decorate the top of the mantle with a white feather boa, and you guys might remember those from last Christmas. I had them in the big Christmas tree then, and this year I didn't really have a use for it, and when I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with the top of the mantle, I decided to just pop it up there, see how I liked it, and I ended up loving it. Loved how it turned out. But I felt like this area needed a little bit of color, so I have these 2 like peppermint stands that I got at Hobby Lobby, of course. And then I added my 2 gingerbread men on the sides. And now I'm going to start adding in that striped blue ribbon that I'm using everywhere in the house, and I'm just going to take pieces of it and loop it through that white feather boa to add a little bit of color to this area. And then there were these peppermint Christmas trees that I didn't end up using in my tree, so I just popped those on the top of the mantle too. Still felt like it was missing a little bit of something, so I thought about it for a minute and I started looking at the other tree that I just decorated and realized there's no pink in this mantle. So I started adding in these little pink ornaments, and I feel like that just totally completed this look. And last but not least, I'm going to hang this adorable banner. It's got little gingerbread men on there, and that is it for the mantle. And I am going to give you guys some close-ups so you can see everything that I worked on.
Then you know it's Christmas when the snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas for the children above all.
Also, if you guys are wanting to know where I got the name tags for our stockings, someone sent them to me from Instagram, and their Instagram is called Oak Knoll Creations, and I will have them linked down below. I feel like this would make the perfect Christmas gift under $10. They are so beautiful and I love them. But now it's time to get to work on this big shelf up here, and I honestly had no idea what I was doing. I was kind of just adding things and stepping back to see how I liked them, but I had these lollipops left over that I ended up not using in the tree, so I just decided to put those up there, try to balance them out, and then after that I was going to add some snowflakes that I also thought that I was going to put in my big Christmas tree, and ended up not doing that. And so we just added those up there too. I got these from Walmart, and they have them in pink, red, and blue, I think. But I thought they were so cute, and they were perfect for this area. And then after that, we started adding in some trees. And if you guys remember last year's video when I decorated for Christmas, I did a Victorian theme, and I had lots of burgundy trees up here, and I loved the way that looked. So I definitely knew I wanted some trees up here this year. And so we just started adding in all of those trees. I had some pink feathery ones, white feathered ones, and also some blue and gold glittery ones. And I just loved the way they all looked together. And I feel like they really tied the whole room together, because these were the same colors we were using in the Christmas tree too. So it really tied this space in with the rest of the room. However, there was one thing that just kind of felt off about it to me, and I think it was because there were bits and pieces of it that didn't touch, and so it seemed like there were bits and pieces of the shelf that were decorated, but it didn't all flow together. So to fix that problem, I just started cutting up bits of my garland, and I popped them in all the spaces that didn't have anything. That way, it seemed like a piece of garland went across the entire shelf, and it just kind of connected everything together, and I loved it after that. I also did have a few ornaments left over that didn't end up in the big Christmas tree, so why not go ahead and use the stuff that you already have. So you're gonna see Justin adding in some turquoise ball ornaments, the biggest ones that I had, and then also some silver ones too.
Walking around, feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, we're falling in love.
This little table was so easy to decorate. I always put this picture out at Christmas time. I got the frame from Hobby Lobby and it just says best gift ever. And then I got this adorable like gingerbread tree from TJ Maxx this year. And then I did actually end up changing out that lollipop that I put in my floral arrangement. But you guys will see that in the Christmas house tour. I feel like I kind of do that every year. I decorate and then a few days later I change it out for something that I like a little bit better. For the most part, everything stays the same, but things definitely do get tweaked. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the Christmas house tour and see all the little things that I tweaked.
It's through this part of the year we have something in store for us. Christmas time's got the best of me, then it starts to snow in our hearts. We both know that we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true.
Of course, now it's time for the least fun part of the project, and that is cleaning up behind ourselves. But we're pretty much done decorating in here. At the end of the video, I will give you guys some closer overview shots so you can see the whole entire room and what all we accomplished today. But before I can do that, I need to get this area cleaned up. Not only cleaned up from all the mess, but also vacuumed up because, y'all, there was glitter and fake snow and all the Christmas things everywhere. And the last thing that I needed to do to this room was to add the Christmas pillows onto the couch, and I loved how they turned out. I cannot wait to show you guys what it looks like. But not only did I need to vacuum up the rug, but there was all that glitter and fake snow all over the couch too. And I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video how the couch was already dirty before with just dog hair and crumbs and all the normal things, but then on top of that you add fake snow and glitter and the couch was a mess. I know you guys can't really see it from far away, but I wish I had done some close-up shots because there was a lot on this couch. So before I could add the pillows, I definitely wanted to quickly vacuum that up.
With joy, yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing, Merry Christmas to you.
So quick overview of all the pillows that I put on the couch. I pretty much had all of these pillows already except for the 2 white ones in the middle. They have silver snowflakes on them. There they are. I got those from Hobby Lobby this year. But the Fa La La Y'all pillow I got, oh gosh, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. And then the pink and the white and the green pillows I use a lot whenever I kind of redecorate. So those have been sitting in storage, but I love how it all looks together and I feel like it ties in all of the colors that I used.
It's Christmas today. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing, Merry Christmas to you.
I seriously cannot wait to share the next few videos with you guys. In the next video, we're going to be decorating the kitchen and the dining room area. So you guys are going to get to see the living room with the kitchen and the dining room and how it all really looks all together. And we're also going to be decorating the guest bedroom and the 2 upstairs bathrooms in that video too. So be on the lookout for it. I'm hoping to get it up this Thursday for you guys, but I am going to be on vacation. So I'll be updating you guys over on my Instagram. We're going to be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and I cannot wait. We're going to have so much fun there. But like I said, I will update you guys if the video is going to go up this Thursday or if it's going to have to go up the following Monday. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're new and you want to see some more of these videos. And I will see y'all next time. Bye!
Merry Christmas.